We've got two of the best salmon beaches in the state. Let's head up there. Let's see if these old legs will get me up there and back in one piece. The brain says, yeah, let's do it. The body says, you're on drugs. G'day, Goose here. Join me as I show you part 2 of my adventures in Victor Harbour. I'll show you two of the best fishing beaches in the area. Plus, don't go anywhere as you'll watch an old bloke become a mountain goat that took me days to recover. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So here's where I parked up last night. Have a look at it. It's actually it was quite peaceful, and we just a walking distance to the beach, just through the scrubs there. A couple of walking tracks takes you down there, and that's Granite Island in the distance. So, and on this side we've just got a little bit of a park. So we're not parking in front of someone's house, just a little bit of a park. And as I said, we're not camping, we're just parking. Not far from Victor Harbour, we've got two of the best salmon beaches in the state. Now just down there is Parsons Beach. It's very popular, not today. Doesn't seem to be many people around. The only problem is you've got to walk down that sucker. You've got to walk down there, and then you've got to climb your way back up again. And if you've got a decent bag of fish, it's a hard slog. But it's it's Parsons Beach, very popular. And in this direction, down this way, is Waipinga, which is actually even better, they say, than Parsons Beach. And this is Waipinga Beach. Now I'm at the start of it, but there's another car park halfway down. So you've got the options of either one end, which we've got the choice of the two beaches, or you can go down further down there, and you can see the car park halfway down, which is basically in the centre of Waipinga Beach. So you've got both options. Some people prefer this end because they can do a bit of down here on the rocks. There's sometimes you can get down there, but a lot of people just go straight from the Waipinga car park and go down from there and hope for the luck. And swim with caution, please, guys, because the rips out there, if you have a look down there now, you can see there's a few rips going out. So yeah, be very cautious if you decide to come down here for a swim. I'm now at a place called Kings Beach. Now, this is one of the many lookouts around Victor Harbour. They say you can probably see the whales from here, and over there is West Island. Now, I believe there's a fair-sized penguin colony over there. The seals as well. As you can see, it's all here on the information. West Island. Okay, next place. I'm at the western end of Victor Harbour, and in that direction there, that's the Kings Beach lookout. Now what a lot of people do, they come to where I'm standing right now and they walk all the way to King's Head and possibly even more out to the point. Virtually a bit of an exercise walk. It takes about 2.5 hours return. Great walk. A lot of people seem to do it. They come down here, park their cars and go for a wander. But I'm not here to do that today. I'm here to take on Rosetta Head. Very popular location in Victor Harbour. Bit of a challenge. It's gonna hurt. I'm climbing up that sucker. So let's see if this old body will get up there and down. Rosetta Head, I believe you have to walk around it to get to the top. so you can't just walk straight up anymore. They've closed a few. As you can see, there's a track just here. They've closed that one. You've got to go around it now. So there's, as I speak, you can actually see someone at the top as I speak. So Rosetta Head. Let's head up there. Let's see if these old legs will get me up there and back in one piece. Okay, so here we are. This is the start of the Rosetta Head walk. I reckon it's about what is it, length to the mine. There's a variety of places where you can have a look. So there you can see for yourself what's here. Bit of Aboriginal heritage along here as well. A few stories. I'm not going to even try and pronounce the name. And it looks like there's a mine or something, an old mine or something. Have a look. But anyway, we're going to go in this direction. Let's see how long it takes us. I did this once many years ago with the Darling, and we did get to the top, and it did bloody hurt. So that's when we were younger. Again, you know my rules. Snake country. I'm not saying this. Oh yeah, we're in the mainland, so yeah, there could be snakes on here. So I'm not going to. You're not going to see my mug. And you can see some smaller tracks going up and down the sides here, because there are some other car parks below where people actually start from the lower car parks. I did see one earlier down the bluff, and it's a absolute nightmare of a stair climb to get up here, and it comes down from the bluff road, which is just down there. I believe the stair climb comes up from there, roughly what I'm pointing to. No thanks. We can actually see it over in the distance. I'll show you in a minute where it is. And the scenery is fantastic. Just looking up here, the scenery of Victor Harbour. It's a bit of an overcast day, so it's quite cool anyway. So it just rained a few minutes ago, a few sprinkles. Ooh. Here we go, as they say. What goes up must come down. You hear me breathing? I'm still alive. Ooh. Okay, here's the mine. Looks like it's closed. Not open for business. Yes, I say they've closed it off. Okay. Nothing to see there. Look, it's more of the challenge, I think, of the getting up and down in one piece. Ooh. And I said earlier about the track that goes up and down. I think that's it there. Takes you down the bottom down there. And another way of getting up. People actually do the walk along the foreshore along there. Then they come up here to challenge the exercise gurus. We know what I'm talking about. Okay, steep unmade track, so here we go. But look at the scenery, absolutely terrific scenery. I can't look at the camera, I've got to look when I'm walking. It's a long way down. If I slip, I'm no young chicken anymore. I'm more of an old goose. Okay. Ooh. Hey, this really must be talking about the steep, unmade, steep track. So let's just take our time. No, I wouldn't be bringing the darling on this one. She would have passed out just looking at it. We're going up again. Oh, this one's going to hurt. Something tells me the brain says, yeah, let's do it. The body says you're on drugs. I think I've just about made the top. I think I have. Oh. 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 Yes. I've made the top. Oh. A bit of history. Guess what? I'm too stuffed to read it. There used to be a seat up here, but not anymore. Can't see it anywhere. Whew. There's that track I was telling you about earlier. Heist Trail, that's it. Heist Trail, down there. Survey marker, okay. As I said, there used to be a bench up here once. Take your selfie shots, photos. Now, which way we go? That's all right. What goes up must come down. I sometimes wonder if it's harder going down than it's going up sometimes. Make sure you got decent foot grip on your shoes. It can be slippery. Okay, so the view's fantastic up here. Have a look at that. As I said, this is the western end of Victor Harbour, southwestern end. I don't know what's happening for some odd reason. I seem to be coming around the front again. Yeah, on the map it says the track goes all the way around it. Oh well, let's soon find out. Because there's the mine we were looking at earlier. Follow the directions. let's have another look at this map. What did I miss? And look, you can actually see a track that does go up that way. Or has it been closed off? So I got to here and the arrows made me go back there. I don't know why. So where those rocks were up there is where I was. That track must be open, so alright, we've gone to those rocks and we've come down the guts. Let's follow this track. Well, I'm doing 2 kilometres in one day, I think. Let's see where this takes us. And this way's got the arrows going up. Okay. There's another view of that beach down there. How inviting does it look? If you Google, I think it's called Rosetta Head Beach. Google it. Has a tragic history. And of course it's so convenient too, because there's the car park and there's the stairs just right next to the car park there by that little white car. The stairs to go down. So it's very inviting. But you can see the rip at this end, it's going straight towards the rocks. And there's one down the middle as well. Okay. So if we get the top again. I've got a funny feeling this one's going to be a bit easier than the goat track we were on earlier. It's got stairs. Or sort of stairs. Oh, this gets the knees done. This is better. It's hard. That's better. All right. And up there is where I was earlier. Oh. Oh. I've done it. Top to bottom. And sometimes going down hurts as much as going up. So that's the bluff summit, Rosetta Head. Now Victor Harbour does have a dump point, and you can see the big welcome to Victor information board. It's under construction at the moment, they're doing it up, but the big welcome to Victor Harbour information board, do not blink. The entrance as you're going into Victor Harbour is just after the roundabout, or as you're leaving Victor Harbour, it's just before the roundabout. Blink and you will miss it. I almost did. But as I said, if you do miss it, there's 2 roundabouts either end, then you can do a U-turn and come back to it. It has a hose, but I think it's got a split. It's got a split in it, and I had to use my own hose, so it's no big deal. I might end this video here, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification button. So stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.